guys, happy Valentine's Day. I know that not everybody wants to go out to a restaurant with a preset menu for Valentine's Day, so I've come up with some new twists on some classic cocktails that are perfect for your special someone. Come check it out. So the first one that I'm going to make I've called a Spritz Kiss, which is probably not very original at all, but it's hard to find names for cocktails now because they're all taken. So it's going to be like an Aperol Spritz, so I'm going to start with some Aperol. Then I'm going to add, you can use, normally with these you use either Prosecco or some sort of sparkling wine. I would normally go for a Prosecco or Chandon S because that has the beautiful orange kind of base flavors to it. So today I'm actually going to make it a little bit more pink by using a Brut Rosé, which should be lovely. And then we'll top it up with a bit of soda and maybe some rose petals to garnish it. It'll be really beautiful. Okay, to make our Amore Espresso, which is a version of an espresso martini, I'm going to start with 30 ml of Belvedere vodka. Then I'm going to add 30 ml of Kahlua, or any kind of liqueur that you like. And then I've pre-prepared some Nespresso pods in advance, and I've just put it in the fridge to chill it. So I used the Chiaro pods because they're nice and smooth, but use decaf if you're a bit like me and caffeine sensitive and drinking at night. We're going to make one at a time so that you get the foam extra thick and creamy. We are making the Peachy Keen peach daiquiris. So I'm going to use my NutriBullet for this because I'm working with frozen ingredients. You can use any kind of blender, or if you don't want to use frozen, there's other ways, just look it up. I'll provide some links below onto some other cool recipes for different types of daiquiris. I've reserved a little bit to do little cutouts of hearts to float on the top as a garnish. Then whenever I have berries that have been in the fridge a little bit too long, aren't really good for eating, I blend them up and then I pour them into an ice cube tray to make these that I usually pop into my smoothies. So I'm going to pop in a few of those for colour and flavour and texture. So to that, because we're making two, I'm going to add 60 ml of Bacardi. And then 30 ml of Chambord, which is more of a berry kind of liqueur. We're going to chuck that in the blender. Maybe I'll probably add a little bit more ice to make it really thick and frozen. We're going to blend that for a few seconds and then pour it out. It's super easy. So to make any of these, just get the alcohols that are required in the recipe. I'll put the recipe in the blog post below. Get some glassware ready, and then if you have shakers with pourers and stuff like that, great little jiggers if you want to measure it. Otherwise I'll show you how to count. But if not, most people have one of these, a protein shaker in their house, and they're really easy. Put a bit of ice in with all of the alcohol, shake, 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 and then pour. Very, very easy little hack for you. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the cocktails. Let me know if you try them out and how you like the recipe. In the meantime, cheers!